The natural chain. Some logical thoughts and a simple explanation. Written and read by Nigel A James. It is a popular fact that Charles Darwin was correct when he wrote On the Origin of the Species, a brilliant work. And I too, like most other people, agree with that which he wrote. That is to say, with most of it. There were just one or two minor things that simply didn't ring true, and one of them was that man was at the top of the evolutionary pile. Man is much more than that. Man is more than himself. It is widely believed that everything everywhere has exactly the very same origin, a very big bang. And all living beings have all been on their way here since that first fiery moment a long time ago, and more than likely before it as well, meaning all of us here are related to every ant, cockroach, man, woman and child, and everything else on this earth that has ever lived, or will ever live, or is living right now. And the fact we are here in the here and the now has only to do with our position in the chain of the being. People, and this is my theory, are unlike anything else on this planet. People are special. And we are special because of our status. Every other being, be it animal, vegetable or mineral, is simply a passive link in the natural chain. We, on the other hand, are able to determine what follows us, our next link, and it doesn't have to be a son or a daughter. Our next link can be even a ship or a plane or a train or anything else. Because we are all part of nature, then everything we create is also a big part of nature, and our creations and inventions will then too become part of the natural chain. And the planes in the sky are the perfect example. The first plane to actually fly was a simple machine. It flew for just a few minutes, but once out of the box it had to develop. It became more and more. This invention sucked more and more people into its being until it became what it is now. It has, if you so wish, affected the fate of millions of people, and in more than one way. Planes can do much. They can take us on holiday, they can rescue us, and unfortunately they can kill us as well. Just look at fighters and bombers. So this of course means that all the horrible bombs which they drop are also a part of the natural chain. And of course bombs injure badly, and so medicine is needed as well. And medicine too is part of the natural chain, sometimes good and sometimes absurd. Using it we can terminate life. Abortions are perfect examples. And using medicine we can cure, meaning our power over living and dying is not only total, but also part of the natural chain. But much of that we created was intangible too. At the top of the list was religion, and like most other abstracts, it not only caused great hardship and pain, but moments of joy and beauty as well. But the big question still is, did we create God, or did He create us? It's all up to us. Again, it is simple. God is real and exists because that's how we want Him to be. We not only invented our Creator, but also our souls. And so where does this leave the future? It leaves it in the same place as the past before we arrived. Before we were born, we were happy. We had no idea of this life, or this world, or anything else. Nothing existed. And the same will happen again when we leave. Nothing will exist, and we will be happy again. And that too is part of the natural chain. And the natural chain? The natural chain only exists because of our thinking. Without man, the natural chain would be nothing at all. And Charles Darwin too had his natural place in the natural chain. And now? Charles Darwin is no longer with us, but his ideas are just as important as ever. Eternity too is part of the natural chain. It was, after all, invented by man. Man and the natural chain.